mate y galletitas me voy a enganchar. Un programa de streaming, no hay nada mejor. Un escape momentáneo, me olvido del dolor. La trama me atrapa, no puedo desviar la vista. Personajes increíbles, cada uno con su lista. Entre risas y emoción, se va el tiempo volando. No importa lo que pase, la diversión está llegando. Mate y galletitas, mi plan perfecto, sumergido en historias, no hay nada más discreto. Dejo el mundo afuera, me sumerjo en la ficción. Mate y galletitas, mi dulce adicción. Hoy enciendo la pantalla, listo para relajar. Con mi mate y galletitas me voy a enganchar. Streaming, no hay nada mejor. Entre juegos y noticias me olvido del dolor. La partida me atrapa, no puedo desviar la vista. Jugando con amigos, cada uno con su pista. Entre risas y emoción, se va el tiempo volando. No importa lo que pase, la diversión está llegando. Mate y galletitas, mi plan perfecto, sumergido en historias, no hay nada más discreto. Dejo el mundo afuera, me sumerjo en la acción. Mate y galletitas, mi dulce. Voy enciendo la pantalla, listo para relajar. Con mi mate y galletitas me voy a enganchar. Un programa de streaming, no hay nada mejor. Un escape momentáneo, me olvido del dolor. La trama me atrapa, no puedo desviar la vista. Personajes increíbles, cada uno con su lista. Entre risas y emoción, se va el tiempo volando. No importa lo que pase, la diversión está llegando. Mate y galletitas, mi plan perfecto, sumergido en historias, no hay nada más discreto. Dejo el mundo afuera, me sumerjo en la ficción. Mate y galletitas, mi dulce adicción.
Bueno, basta. Ahí estamos. ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Cómo andamos?
Bien.
Necesito más energía. ¿Por qué? Porque ¿sabés qué? Hoy cumplimos 50 programas.
Uy, no me avisaste y compraba globos.
Bueno.
Tenemos.
Esto es todo así. Agarrado con un alambre. No sé cómo sobrevivimos 50 programas. Pero bueno, 50, loco. No lo puedo creer. Yo te juro que no lo creo. Semana nueva. ¿Cómo andan? Espero que bien. Hoy no vamos a, como siempre, hablar de noticias. Y encima Violeta es, además. Hoy no vamos a hablar de noticias. Hoy arranca octubre. ¡Vamos! Mes que en esta casa no sé qué iba a decir. Disocié 2 minutos. Menos, 2 segundos y se me desconectó una neurona de la otra. Octubre, mes que en esta casa se festeja. Se festeja Halloween. Vamos a festejar Halloween.
Deja
Sí, la vamos a poner, la vamos a poner.
Y la decoración.
También. Bueno, a ver, ¿con qué más seguimos? Bueno, ¿cómo vamos a seguir octubre? Porque mi plan original era otro. Hoy arrancamos con el episodio 3 de Volver al Futuro. Dicen,
Otra vez.
¡cumplimos 50 programas! Ay, ¡ah, la mierda! No está mal.
Encima era propósito para poder volver a usarlo. No era gastar un globo, boludo.
No, la pobreza de este programa. No, toma.
¿Tiene papelitos también?
No, porque después hay que limpiarlos. Y tiraba hojas a 4 enteras. Bueno, ¿cómo vamos a seguir? Vamos a terminar capítulos 3, 4 y 5. 3 y 4 los terminamos esta semana. 5 el otro martes. Y ya el jueves arrancamos con nuestra costumbre, se puede decir ya, de juegos de terror. Hay que elegir cuál. Porque hay un par para elegir.
El año pasado casi me muero de un infarto. Todavía estoy traumado con el juego que jugamos.
Pero el año pasado fueron 5 juegos que jugamos.
Bueno.
El año pasado, para quien se una ahora a esto, el año pasado estábamos una vez por semana, entonces jugamos un juego por semana.
Dame un mate.
¿Para un juego por semana jugamos? ¡Pará! ¡Que estoy charlando! Y si tenés ganas, te haces tu propio mate y listo. Te agarras un vaso de agua. Estoy charlando con mi público. A lo mejor no va para la pelota. El año pasado jugamos, me acuerdo que jugamos Madison. Pero lo jugamos 2 o 3 veces Madison, no lo jugamos una sola vez.
El de los fantasmas jugamos.
Jugamos el Phasmophobia, el 31 con J. Fue una garcha ese juego, vamos a decir la verdad, fue una garcha el juego. No dio miedo, no lo terminé de entender. J la verdad que le puso mucha onda, pero para mí que estaba pensando por dentro estos dos inútiles con los que estoy jugando. Así que bueno. ¡Ay! Me están mandando mensaje por Telegram. Bueno, gracias. ¿Para quién sos? Viejarda 22. Gracias.
¿Pero qué te pone?
No, pero después te cuento.
¿Felices 50 programas te puso?
No, después te cuento. ¿Qué estaba diciendo? Madison. Que nunca lo terminamos, Madison. Pero bueno, ya no lo tengo más en la compu porque lo borré, necesitaba el espacio. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más jugamos el año pasado? No me puedo acordar qué más jugamos. Pero jugamos creo que 1 o 2 más. Mi idea era... Ahí estamos, Viejarda de New Game Plus. ¿Viste? Gracias, Viejarda 22. Bienvenido, bienvenida seas. ¿Qué más? Este año quería ver si de una vez por todas me animaba a jugar Outlast. El otro que tenía intenciones es Alien Isolation. O el de los muertos. Del asistente del mortuario. Cosa que no va a suceder porque dólares. Así que le mandamos un besito. Como ustedes saben. En realidad no lo saben porque nunca me vieron. Juego en consola. No juego en PC porque no tengo la gran PC. Y me quiebra, pobrecita, de vez en cuando. Así que... no sé, está por ahí. Está por ahí, lo tenemos que terminar de decidir. ¿Qué? Ay, pensé que me estaba hablando a mí la producción en vivo. Así que bueno, vamos a ver qué jugamos. Hoy arrancamos con este. Leí que es el capítulo más difícil. Vamos a ver si es verdad. En otras noticias, no vamos a hablar de las noticias porque las noticias de nuestra ciudad son depresivas. Las noticias de nuestro país son depresivas. Ayer nos enteramos que van a dejar vencer el impuesto país para que después aparezca otro impuesto nuevo a las tarjetas. Así que si te creías que podías comprar cosas con tarjeta de crédito, no, mi ciela.
¿Viste que empezaron a sacar las baldosas, por lo menos? No sé si arreglaron.
Sacaron, sí, de la Italia y de la San Martín sacaron todas las baldosas. Supuestamente van a durar como 4 o 5 meses los arreglos de las plazas. No lo sé.
¿Pero que arrancaron de vuelta los arreglos o solamente sacaron la baldosa?
No, continuaron.
Porque ahora yo ya no les creo más nada.
Continuaron. Levantaron todas las baldosas, las dejaron ahí y ahora continuaron. Bueno, ¿de qué vamos a hablar hoy? Antes de arrancar a jugar. ¡Nievi! ¡Ay! Gracias, Nievi. Me encanta el programa. De vez en cuando no lo miro nunca en vivo porque estamos a la misma hora. Así que lo miro después. Me lo pongo de fondo. Son mi compañía los tres en el en el trabajo. Sobre todo los fines de mes, que tengo ganas de darme la cabeza contra el escritorio. Bueno, ¿qué vamos a hablar hoy? Hoy vamos a hablar de... porque mucha gente estuvo hablando de esto. Y yo lo hice. Me compré algo en Amazon, chicos. Y por los 50 años vamos a hablar de la experiencia de volver a comprar en Amazon. Porque yo había dejado de comprar en Amazon porque, bueno, la vida de mantener una casa y comprarte pelotudeces en Amazon no son compatibles. Ni un poco. Pero bueno, Amazon dijo, vamos a bajarle el envío a esta gente. Así que me lo compré. Me compré una billetera que amo. También... esperen. También jugué al Kini 6. Porque si yo me gano el Kini 6, ¿saben qué? La idea original era irnos a Disney. Con quien juego, además. Porque somos todo un grupito de timberos. Pero no, nos vamos a ir a Japón. Gracias a los chicos de New Game Plus, que me demostraron que es más barato irme a Japón que irme a Disney. A Disney también me voy a ir, porque son como 8.000 millones de pesos que hay en el Kini. Pero bueno.
¿Podemos ir a Disney Tokio o no hay un Disney en Tokio?
Sí, pero a mí me gusta más lo de Orlando.
Bueno, todo no se puede.
No, obvio que todo no se puede. Pero bueno, me compré una billetera de las musas de Hércules. Gran billetera. No sé si se ve. Sí, se ve. Gran billetera. Me salió $24 con 5 de envío. No todas las billeteras de Loungefly están con ese envío. Y me cobraron $21 de impuestos. Y me devolvieron 11. Estamos contentos. Estamos contentos. Así que la compré el jueves y me llegó hoy. Me tenía que llegar originalmente el 17 de octubre. Perón en la tumba me iba a gritar ¡Cipayo! Pero bueno, dale, Juan Domingo, dale, copate. Así que bueno, me iba a llegar el 17, me lo adelantaron para el 2. Y hoy, 1:30 de la tarde, me dijeron, te vamos a estar entregando esto hoy. Cuando averigüé el horario con Alancito en la oficina, de repente me encontré con que el horario era hasta las 8:30 de la noche. Y yo me tengo que ir a las 4 de la tarde de la oficina. Yo dije, yo no me voy a quedar. Hasta las 8:30 de la noche para una billetera de mierda. Terminé de decir eso y a los 45 minutos me llegó otro mail. Me llenaron de mail hoy de HL diciendo que ya lo habían entregado. Lo entregaron en perfectas condiciones. Si tienen el dinero para pagarlo y se quieren comprar algo acá, averigüen por Amazon. Por las dudas. Tiene sus restricciones. No puede pasar los 50 kilos. No puede pasar los $1.000 el carrito. El carrito total, te compras algo que sale $950. 5 de envío. Y te cobran 230 de impuestos. Te jodiste porque pasaste de los $1.000. Hay que tener eso y se pueden hacer hasta 5 pedidos por año. Vos podés pedirte 7 libros si querés. En un solo paquete. Hasta 5 por año. No sé, está bueno. Así que, bueno, como es un juego difícil, vamos a arrancar así, de una. Pim pum pam. Hoy salteamos las noticias porque, como dije, son todas malas. Pasamos acá. Y arrancamos. Lo puse en español la consola para ver si me podía cambiar el idioma. Porque se me quejaron de que está en inglés. Aprendan inglés, loco. Aprendan inglés.
Una cosa es que el audio esté en inglés y los subtítulos en español. Y otra cosa es que el audio esté en inglés y los subtítulos estén en inglés.
Bueno, está todo en inglés. Telltale dijo, lo siento, mi ciela. no vas a...
Mis amigos de Virreal me escribieron porque yo te saqué una foto y me dijeron, ay, ese juego de Volver al Futuro nunca lo pude jugar porque está en inglés.
Ah, mira vos. Bueno, que me miren.
Le dije eso, le dije, mi marido me tenía, lo puedes decir.
Sigue estando todo en inglés, no me da opciones de español. Le mandamos un besito a Telltale Games. 3 episodios después acordaban de cambiar la consola a español para ver si esto mejoraba. No tiene Previously además, así que vamos a mirar un Previously. Pero después cuando podamos poner pausa. Uy, para que no. ¿Dónde dejé el mate?
Lo tengo yo.
No, si zafamos de pedo hacer 50 programas así. Ahí está, ¿puedo poner pausa? No, sí. Ay, justo en la mejor parte. Qué pelotudo que soy. Ahí está la musiquita. Ahí estamos. Citizen Brown, ¿qué pasó hasta ahora? En el primer capítulo viajábamos a 1931, en el primer episodio, a salvarlo al doctor Emmett Brown, de que de repente apareció, están haciendo una subasta en su casa, apareció el DeLorean vacío con un zapato viejo, tuvimos que ir, venir, descubrimos que estaba en 1931 Emmett, con problemas, no sabíamos cuál. Viajamos a 1931, descubrimos que está en la cárcel, porque lo acusan de haber prendido fuego el Speakeasy. El Speakeasy es donde se vendía chupi durante la ley seca en los 1930 por ahí, en Estados Unidos, porque estaba prohibido, qué sé yo, no importa. No, esto no es una clase de historia. Lo sacamos de la cárcel. ¿Y qué fue lo que pasó? Ah, para irnos, y en el camino hubo que entregarlo en la citación judicial a nuestro abuelo. Lo salvamos de la cárcel, que resulta ser que el mafioso, el jefe mafioso, que es un familiar de Biff Tannen, lo secuestró para hacerlo cagar fuego, básicamente. Dijo, yo lo voy a hacer desaparecer. Entonces lo salvamos al Dr. Brown, nos vamos, y cuando nos estamos por ir, empiezo a desaparecer. ¿Pero qué pasó, Dr. Brown? Le digo, hijo, ¿qué está sucediendo? ¿Qué es este suceso? El suceso es que, como yo le di la citación judicial a mi abuelo fue, desembuchó todo, y Kit Tannen lo hizo cagar fuego a mi abuelo. Como mi abuelo no existe, mi padre no existe. Si mi padre no existe, yo no existo. ¡Pum! Me hacen desaparecer. En el episodio 2 viajo de 1931, viajo al futuro, a 1932, para salvar a mi abuelo de que lo hagan cagar fuego. Me meto en el cabarulo, hablo con la cantante de turno, convenzo al policía corrupto de que ya no tiene que ser más corrupto, convenzo a la cantante que por lo visto era una bocha en economía, mejor que nuestro presidente. Una bocha de la economía, pero resulta que este señor tiene negocios turbios en sus libros de economía. ¿Economía no? ¿Economía se dice? No. De contaduría. Bueno, entonces andá y desembuchalo, querida, porque si no lo hacen cagar fuego a mi tío. A mi tío no, a mi abuelo. Entonces lo convencemos, salvamos a mi abuelo, que estaba desaparecido, porque yo lo había convencido en el episodio pasado de, che, mirá, ¿sabes qué? Mantenete un poco abajo porque tiene que aparecer una señora Silvia, que tenés que visitar la cajuela para tener hijos, y etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces sí, yo me quedo escondido. No te preocupes. La cosa es que, bueno, vuelve a aparecer mi abuelo. La cantante del cabarulo lo desembucha a Supongo que debe ser el abuelo de Kit Tannen. Listo, todo feliz, se cierra con un moño. Episodio 2, recién de 5. Está claramente algo malo iba a pasar. Vuelvo a 1985. ¿85 o 86?
86.
86, porque todo esto pasa después de las 3 películas. Vuelvo a 1986 y cuando llego a mi casa resulta que mi padre estaba en silla de ruedas. Y es como la puta madre, esta familia no tiene un momento de paz. ¿Qué te pasó, papá? ¿Qué te pasó? Ah, no, eso había sido en el anterior, porque primero volvimos a 1985, descubrimos que mi padre estaba en silla de ruedas, peleo con Biff Tannen, que me da una pistola que en vez de ser una pistola es un... el del fuego, un encendedor. La cosa es que vuelvo. Ahora sí, en el final del episodio 2 se me mezclaron un poco las historias. Es difícil seguir la historia de Volver al Futuro. En el final del episodio 2 vuelvo a 1986, me la doy contra un cartel que dice Citizen Brown. Y algo, otra vez, algo pasó en la línea de tiempo. Y que ahora, en vez de tener un alcalde, tenemos un dictador y es nuestro querido Dr. Emmett Brown. Y así termina el episodio 2. Como me costó. No esperen que... Y no le di todos los detalles de los episodios. No esperen que todo vuelva a pasar el jueves. Les mandamos un besito. Ahí estamos. Citizen Brown. Ahí estamos. Sí, lo vi. Esperá. Lo vi. Es que me distraje con lo de Cabarulo.
Doc.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
Ahí estamos. Ahí está. Ahora sí. Para responderte, Cory. Sí. Vamos a jugar algo de terror. No sé todavía qué. Estoy entre el Alien Isolation, hace un ratito lo contaba, y Outlast. Y el del asistente del mortuario, pero bueno. Ese no sé cuánto sale. Vamos a averiguar cuánto sale. Debería haber una ofertita de coso, ¿eh? ¡Ay, Dios! A esta hora, es tremendo cómo a esta hora me pega el estornudo. ¿Pero por qué? Pero bueno, me decías el de Freddie Mercury. ¿Cuál de Freddie Mercury? Tengo como recuerdo...
El de... El de terror.
De Freddie Mercury, de terror, de Freddie Mercury. Pará. Sí, pará. Ay, te juro que es como que me está dando vueltas. Pero no sé de qué me hablas.
Sí, ya sé que no sabes de qué me hablas, pero como yo no sé cómo se llama el actor, te le digo Freddie Mercury.
Ah, el Until Dawn. El que hizo de Freddie Mercury en la película. Ok, listo. Nunca lo jugamos en stream, así que no lo vamos a jugar en el final. Vamos a averiguar primero
No,
el de...
Por eso, nunca lo jugamos en stream, lo puedes jugar en stream desde cero.
No. Ese es un juego que no volvería a jugarlo. Vamos a terminar un día, pero no lo volvería a jugar. Vamos a ver... ¿Qué precio está el de...? Pero que no lo tengo en la... No lo tengo en la lista en mi wishlist. Ah, un día, ¿sabes qué? Voy a publicar esto y que me regalen los juegos. Qué lindo momento ese. Acá está, de Mortuario. No, $25, es un montón. Es un montón. No es... resfriado. Es alergia. Es pura alergia. Estoy a- Sí, me la tomé, pero hasta ahora siempre me agarra un ratito. Multiplayer tendría que pensar, porque también estuvimos hablando del Phasmophobia. Corina jugó con nosotros el Phasmophobia, ¿no?
Cory que jugó con nosotros.
Eran 4. Éramos nosotros dos, Jota y Cori. Cori, ¿eras vos? ¿La del Phasmophobia? No, $25 el del mortuario, no. Y la Play me lo banca, la compu no sé si me banca el juego y me streamear. Debería probarlo, pero bueno. Mirá que está piola, pero es puro jumpscare. Igual me gustaría que lo juegue. Sí, me re gustaría jugarlo, me re gustaría. Hace un montón que lo quiero jugar también. Pero bueno, no sé. Sí, era Corina. Era Corina. Bueno, no, el Phasmophobia no lo volveríamos a jugar. Corina, hoy cumplimos 50 programas. No lo volveríamos a jugar el Phasmophobia porque la verdad que no lo terminé de entender, no me terminó de gustar. Pero bueno, no sé qué vamos a jugar. Algo vamos a jugar. Algo vamos a jugar. Bueno, a ver.
This is the dumbest design ever. Hello? She can't hear me.
Y pero gritale.
Citizen Brown. That's Doc, all right, but what the heck's going on here? Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall. It's
Abre la
jammed.
puerta y no puedo. Bien. Window.
It's already open.
Pero gritale, querido. Corazón, gritale. Estoy encerrado en el auto. ¿Me traes una escalera?
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a... Jennifer?
Jennifer. Ok. Ahí estamos otra vez desapareciendo. Bien. Cada vez... cada vez que se mete en la línea del tiempo la caga. La caga. Supongo que tengo que hablar con Jennifer.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Maybe.
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer. Oh man.
A ver, ¿qué
What's
día
the
es?
date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Just what's the date, Jennifer?
Igual te digo
It's the
que
15th,
The year.
1986. Duh.
me gusta el
Oh man,
luquete
this
de
can't be
Jennifer, ¿eh?
happening.
Sí, a mí también me gusta. A mí no lo cambie. Si ese
Me-
es el problema, que no lo cambie.
Me gusta el
Jennifer,
luquete
you
de
look
Jennifer.
so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
What's with the attitude?
I'm not having this argument again.
You've argued about this before? I'm guessing you won the argument. What are you wearing, Jen? You look so...
Fed up? Keen eye you got there.
I was gonna say punk.
A whole world alien to the likes of you, dork.
What'd you do to your hair?
Helter
Amo que-
skelter.
What?
It's the same hair dye I always use.
Le pusieron como mucha onda de polígono del cuello para arriba, pero del cuello para
Never
abajo
mind,
dijeron,
I gotta get out of
nos
this
quedamos
car."
sin presupuesto.
Good idea.
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen?
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you
Pero me
just
podés.
jump?
I'll break my neck.
And
Ah,
The door's jammed. Can you get it open?
I can't reach it. Besides, I'm not climbing under the car. It could come down on my head.
tuvimos un globo. Hay que hacer un especial de 50, me dice. Tuvimos un globo. Literal, uno. Que se desinfló porque lo tenemos que volver a usar.
Could you call someone? A tow truck, maybe.
Get real. I'm in enough trouble already. I'm not gonna explain your DeLorean violating a billboard to anyone.
You got any rope you can toss me?
Claro.
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right.
Ah, tengo que darle
as soon as you
algo.
offer up a decent trade.
Oh. All right, let me think this through.
Don't
Vamos a ver qué
strain your
tenemos.
brain, Geekzilla.
¿Qué tenemos? Tenemos la foto que dudo que lo quiera
Oh,
una
what
foto
gives? I
mía.
thought I fixed Jennifer's existence.
Vamos a darle mi foto.
Like I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
No, claramente no. ¿Qué más tenemos? La petaca, diarios. Intentemos con la petaca.
Jennifer,
Era la petaca nomás.
this is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here. Ugh, it smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up.
Thanks. Oh, great. Now what? Oops. Oh.
Huh.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Hey, Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
Me
My own
re
girlfriend thinks I'm a
gustan
square?
los...
Jesus, could this get
El
any
trabajo
worse?
de voz que tiene el juego. Me re gusta. ¡No! ¡Se cae!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
¿Para qué corres, boludo? Si no podés atajar. Se te hizo verga el auto. Hiciste cagar el auto. Por vez número 1000 hiciste cagar el DeLorean. Y encima era un DeLorean que volaba. Pero qué...
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
No lo vayas a buscar. ¿No ves que es el dictador del lugar? Bueno. ¿Cómo corría? Porque había una manera de correr.
Well, at least one of the hover wheels work.
Y sacalo con el churuflito este. Ya fue.
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think. Now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
Ok, necesito conectarlos con algo. ¿Con qué? ¿Con qué? ¿Qué es esto?
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
Sí, claramente tengo que usar la rueda, pero ¿cómo hago para...? A ver qué hay acá. ¡Ah, mira! Ya hay una batería. Ay, camina un poquito más rápido, Marty. Bien.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? Must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
Bien. Bien, bien.
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor.
No, obvio que
Maybe
no.
it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way under warranty.
Bien, veamos.
Dead. May 15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but...
Ooh.
That's not good.
¿Y cómo hago para conectar esto a esto?
Let's see here. Red to positive,
Ah,
black to
bueno,
negative.
así nomás.
Whoa!
¡Subite! ¿Viste? Bien. Chau a la rueda.
Far out.
Bueno, cada vez peor esto.
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Ah, otra buena noticia. Ya hay pan dulce en los almacenes y supermercados.
Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's
Ya
just
me-
an
ya nos
alternate
comimos
Hill
dos
Valley
en esta
that's turned
casa.
my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't
Sí.
mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of
Compramos
death
dos y ya no hay más dos.
Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta
Claro.
find Doc.
¿Cuándo jugamos el primero?
¿El sábado?
¿Quiénes?
La gente que vive en esta casa.
Decía que había dos.
Pasemos al agua porque... Rari el lugar, ¿eh? Está bueno igual.
It's so clean.
Good morning, citizen.
And a good morning to you too, citizen.
Ah, porque en el episodio 2 terminaba que Doc nunca entraba a ver Frankenstein. Y se iba a hacer la triquiñuela con Edna. Y ahí le cambiábamos la línea temporal. Esa es Edna.
What's going on here, Doc?
Hacíamos el sucundún sucundún.
Jeez,
Claro.
my Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going.
El joven Emmett Brown descubre, se le abre, en el episodio pasado explican que como que se le abre la cabeza luego de ver Frankenstein. Película que tenemos que ver por Halloween, por cierto. Y resulta que cuando yo me voy, medio como que Emmett y Edna se tiraban un poco de onda, deciden ir juntos al cine. Y ella le dice, no entremos al cine, vení, vamos a hacer otra cosa. Y no entra al cine, entonces el Dr. Emmett Brown nunca termina de abrir su cabeza y nunca se convierte en el Dr. Emmett Brown.
Citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker.
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit?
Y Clara está en el pasado. No sé qué pasó con Clara porque Clara no tiene un culo que ver en esta cosa. Porque Clara es la esposa del futuro Dr. Brown. No del pasado.
It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9 EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up, spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right. Working at the courthouse.
Viste, nunca se convirtió en coso. Siguió los padres de su trabajo,
Siguió el trabajo de sus padres.
Gracias, siguió el trabajo de sus padres. Cómo me costó.
Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I
Ah,
need
este
to
es el
talk to her
padre de
about that.
Jennifer.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Pará que no cambié el... Ahí está, con razón lo veía de diferentes colores.
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Ustedes lo ven exactamente
You want
igual, pero
something?
yo no, en el
I've always
monitor no
been
se
a
veía
cop,
bien.
just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No,
No,
para
what?
nada, para nada.
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Bueno, tenemos que encontrar a Jennifer y tenemos que encontrar a...
Wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Ay, qué lindo. A ver, ¿qué puedo ver? Tengo Citizen Reading Room, que no sé qué será porque no estoy viendo el Self Tour. Los cosos. No estoy viendo el... Ah, allá en el fondo. Ok. Tengo otra vez el churuflito este.
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
La estatua. ¿Por qué hizo eso?
Having fun, kid?
Ah, who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit.
Golpealo otra vez. Bien, ¿qué me dieron?
Oh, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something?
Ah, son como multas. Ok. ¿Y esto?
First Citizen Brown, the mindhead of Hill Valley, a man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring
Ah, no era una estatua de Edna,
imagination.
es una estatua de
Emmett
Emmett.
Lathrop Brown had been raised
tetas,
by a family
básicamente.
legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen.
Dale,
and his
solito no lo hizo,
bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for
Ay,
tomorrow's
las
city
estatuas son de
today.
Einstein. Ok, ¿qué tenemos acá?
Pero ¿Cómo se llama?
Citizen Plus.
El perro ahora.
Supongo que será Einstein también.
Bueno, le puso Einstein en un lado científico porque él es un científico. Pero nunca se abrió la cabeza y nunca...
Es que Einstein es del Doc Brown del 85. Einstein lo conoció porque yo lo llevé a 1931.
Look around yourself. Breathe in the fresh air. Enjoy the immaculate scenery and architecture. You are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world. Hill Valley, a perfect place to live. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece, the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock? That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
Ok, a ver.
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry. Free soy dog samples. Take one.
Take one.
I guess they ran out.
Ding ding.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
Oh! Ok.
Remember to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole, the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
Ah, hasta ahí llegó. Ah, hasta acá llega. No puedo más. Ay, mira cómo se mueve la cámara. Tuki, 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 tuki. Ok. A ver. ¿Puedo ir para acá atrás? Para acá atrás estaba el... No. Tampoco puedo ir para allá atrás. Bueno, bien. ¿Puedo cruzar? Sí, podemos cruzar.
All Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
Reading room.
The Comformist. Hairstylists always have such clever names, just like coffee shops.
Ok, el turismo. A ver si acá me pueden
Ministry
decir
of
algo.
Tourism. I can't see why people would want a vacation here.
No, tampoco. Para este lado. Como que no tengo muchos lugares a los cuales ir.
The original courthouse was built in 1885, just 20 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California. Though the courthouse holds the seat of the local government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space.
Ok.
Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
A ver esto.
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
Ay, es
I
la
need
que
to see
hablaba.
Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar.
Ese es Edna. Oh, está
Biff?
bien.
Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
Ok. Ah, no puedo cruzar por donde se me cante, como el otro.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Ok, con este ya hablé. ¿Y acá? ¿Qué hay?
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
By cool, you mean dangerous. Then yes.
Ok, bien. Bien, 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 bien. No, ya no vamos a escuchar otra vez lo mismo.
Gates? Ah, these are new.
Bueno. Ya no tengo qué más hacer. Vamos a ver. Vamos, está Biff por acá. Supongo. Acá está.
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc. Yeah, that should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get
volví a hacer un
FaceTime with
lago.
him? He
Okay.
seems so
Ok,
busy.
ok. Volví a hacer un
Oh,
lago.
you got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
I don't see why that would make you a special case.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble. What with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. You pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
Ok.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past, but all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers,
Todo.
you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that, but yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch him sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing? Other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the
Ah, como
squirrels
el
in the
perro de mi
park.
vecina.
In
Que
fact,
se
I'm
pone
ashamed
bastante
to say it was
intenso.
my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
Qué turbio que sonó eso.
What kind of trouble did you get into
Las
with women?
mujeres ilegales.
They weren't hookers?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Bueno, bueno.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Do you
A
think
ver.
I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
Yeah, I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus,
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
Ok.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
Well, that's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it will be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. Now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone is wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great. So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
Ok.
Sure you aren't craving a beer?
Nos contó. ¿Qué nos contó?
Kind of miss beer.
Nos contó que
On second
le
thought.
entraba al chupi a lo loco, que iba a los cabarulos y que tenía muchos perros.
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Eso es lo que sabemos de este buen hombre. Ahí apareció esta otra chica, al fin, querida.
What's Jen up to now?
A ver. Ahora sí puedo ir. Ah, mira, ahora sí me deja ir. Mira qué pillos que son, Mira qué loco, este lugar ya no es.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy. It's just another brick in the wall.
Y agárralo.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Ok. Uy, esta cámara.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Ok, hablemos otra vez con
Jen!
Jennifer.
You got a problem?
What's the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh, lighten up.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
Ok.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest, that's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Ok.
Leech and the whoosh bags. I've never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz? I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Dios.
So, Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of me?
I don't.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Ok.
Dorks.
Oh, ok. No me sirvió nada.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
Yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
My mom and dad,
What about them?
would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Ok.
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Ya no tengo mucho para hacer. No estoy entendiendo.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
¿Y qué tengo acá? Tengo los cosas estos. A ver si se lo muestro.
I can only trust Doc with this notebook.
No me sirve tampoco.
This notebook contains all of Doc's notes concerning the time machine. It certainly convinces me of Doc's genius. I've also traveled through time with him. Yeah, there's that too. Like, I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
¿Por qué tengo los diarios?
Hill Valley crime at all-time low. No joke.
Se me está ocurriendo qué tengo que hacer. Ni un poco, Para no decir que no se me cae una idea. Apa.
Look out, son!
Esta es la mamá.
Mom?
Ay, pero ¿y en dónde está mi madre? Acaba de bajarse del auto y ya... ¿Dónde está? Where are you? Acá está.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one.
Ah, ella no
Could
está
you do
muy
me a
contenta,
favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Entonces, voy con esto.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
¿Y a dónde me lleva esto? Supongo que... ¿Y a mi casa? Sí. Que está vallada. Bien, Ay, Dios, esas cámaras.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting.
Qué turbio,
What do you mean
señor.
interesting?
Qué
What
turbio
kind
este
of silly
señor, por
question
Dios.
is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say?
Un horror,
That's a
señor.
good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
Señor.
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and
Ay,
not
me
do
matan los
anything
disquetes
about
ahí en
it?
el fondo.
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Something on your mind?
Ay, demasiadas preguntas.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a...
As a what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop. I really don't want to hear anymore.
I'm proud of you, son.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Well, I'll leave you to your
Vamos a ver
snooping.
qué más hay para acá. Hay
Supervising,
como
son.
mucha
Supervising.
pregunta para hacer.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
¿Qué es esto?
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way
Balancito?
you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on ya, I say. Sure. Never
Bueno, vamos a llevarle... Vamos a ver... Ay, Dios. Ay, estos controles. Están de los 2000. Pero vamos a comer. Ok. Banco. Vamos a averiguar dónde está la petaca de nuestra madre. Mamá, me dijeron que tenés una petaca escondida por acá. ¿En dónde está?
Mom?
Vamos a
Mom,
preguntarle
are you
directamente.
drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Oh.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George.
Ah, puedo volver a hacerlo. Tuki.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Ahí le entra.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Ok. ¿Cómo? ¿Esto está abierto?
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I wonder if they've got any more.
Ay, pero...
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Okay.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
See ya.
Smell you later.
¡Ay, la puta! Ah, me está picando un montón la nariz. Un montón. ¡Ah!
Hey! Hey! There's that mangy... Go get him, McFly!
¿Por qué ahora sí sube?
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere.
Ah, porque lo estoy buscando a Einstein.
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are. Not a sign of him.
Oh, se fue.
McFly?
Oh!
My spray can?
Oh, ay, la puta madre.
Dork.
Ah, y vuelve a entrar. Tengo que hacer algo con ese... Ahí tengo que hacer algo. Ay, estos tiempos de carga, la puta madre. Entonces, vamos a agarrar esto. Y lo voy a usar acá.
It would look better blue.
Y ahora cruzo.
Where could he be hiding?
Y lo vuelvo a buscar al perro.
You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
Ahí está. ¿Y de qué me sirvió eso? No entiendo para qué me sirvió hacer eso. Ok, otra vez.
Now we're in business.
Ah, ok.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie.
Déjame que le doy esto. Claramente tengo que usar esto. Con el
Look,
perro.
Einie, I've got a treat for you.
Ok, bien,
Attaboy.
bien,
Now
bien.
hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No! Hell.
Oh!
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Ah, tendría que darle... Tengo que hacer quilombo. Entonces yo supongo que esto lo tengo que usar
This was
acá.
too hard to come by to just throw it away.
Ok, se lo tengo que dar.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Ah,
Here goes
¿viste?
nothing.
Tengo que hacer quilombo para poder verlo al
There
Doc.
better be apple juice in this.
Me falta hacer
Why
algo
don't
con
you open
Jennifer,
it
pero
and
no sé
find
qué.
out?
Don't get smart with me.
Pero le pedí la guitarra. Vamos,
I
vamos a
knew
ver
you
con la
were no
guitarra.
good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Can we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Está bien.
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Ahí está, ahora entiendo. Vamos a ver qué pasa con Jennifer. Jennifer. No, por ahí no. No, por ahí no te dije. Bueno, quieto. Ahí vas. Ok, tengo que hacer algo con Jennifer. Claramente tengo que hacer algo con Jennifer. Vamos a hablarle. Jennifer, querida.
What is it now?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Ah, tengo que elegir una de estas. ¿Qué sé yo? Ah, me copia. Ok. Déjame pensar.
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Oh!
I got a better idea.
Ahí está. Ahí conseguí todas las multas.
What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. we're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476 D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward daughter.
Yes, ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Bien, 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 bien.
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plussed was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Geez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Wow, Marty. What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it wrong, Mr. McFly? Is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers,
Okay,
away with him.
bien.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about
Mira lo que
time.
quería.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge Deportment Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
Se parece al de Jessica. Al de. ¿Quién engañó a Roger Rabbit?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Whatever.
Okay.
Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
This, what you've turned into, it's all wrong. You're supposed to be a scientist, an inventor. You created the flux capacitor, and we went on all these crazy adventures in time, and your hair, you don't look good, Doc.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
Leave my dad out of it, okay? Let's focus on you and your time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean, dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Pero ¿por qué me estás haciendo señal de pelota de fútbol? Bocha, una bocha. O una bocha de helado. Dale. Dale.
¿Qué, amor?
¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué me hacías señas?
Porque estás en vivo y no quiero que decirte en vivo lo que te tengo que decir.
¿Querés que vaya una pausa?
No, amor, ya está.
Dale, decime.
No, I mean, yes. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Harry Callahan.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
You think I'm crazy? I guess maybe I sound crazy, but you gotta believe me.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Okay.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. The memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Pero se iba a romper supuestamente.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter. After my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right, Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
¿Y? Ah, pensé que se había roto.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Harry? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention, jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to, anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill
Sí,
Valley.
hay un montón.
Give me a
Hay
break.
un montón.
You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
No,
Only
tenés un
because they
montón
were
de gente.
afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof. Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
No.
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
I should take this and serve a little payback. On second thought, cool your jets, Marty. Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad, we can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Tengo los... Tengo los cosos.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Dale.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Ah, perdón.
The monitor's dead.
¿Y cuál es el correcto? Ay, no entiendo. Uy, tengo que apretar hasta que aparezca. El último entonces. Ahí está.
Hello?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh? I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and
It's always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
El anterior tenía onda más de un poquito de acción. Este tiene onda más aventura gráfica. Vamos a ver. Porque este... ¡Oh, la cara de malo!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
Ooh.
my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking, see? Cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Claramente no. Otra vez.
Biff, your watch. Biff? Okay, that's weird.
Huh.
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Where's my dad's tape?
Okay.
Recycling bin? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
Whoa. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Ya fue, metete.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Sí, era obvio que me iba. Ok, bien.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive head first into the decycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? Oof. McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Stop! Stop! Oh no.
Oh.
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah!
Oh, no entiendo.
Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen, focus.
Oof.
So much vice and disorder. And to...
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? What's going on?
Biff, Howard, Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
Tiene que haber, tiene que estar. Ahí está, míralo.
Einstein?
Doggy?
Todos los vicios.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes.
Señora.
Booze. What the? Oh, Mommy!
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker!
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Ooh.
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
De repente.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone can be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, he once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Ves que estaba todo el tiempo.
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Einie along?
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
No, no terminó. Ah, porque le tengo que abrir a...
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time.
Oh,
What is it, Einie?
McFly!
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah. Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly?
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music. Idiot. I hope I don't run out of rock. Einie, sick him.
Whoa! Oof.
¿Y ahora? ¡Ah! Porque estoy en el...
Place your bets.
What the...
Estoy en el speakeasy.
Let's get out of here, Einie.
¿Listo? ¿Ya está?
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old...
Obvio que iba a estar esta
Martin
vieja.
McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
Oh.
No! No! Doc!
Muy bien, terminamos el episodio 3. No fue tan difícil como leí, ¿eh? Fue más aventura gráfica que los anteriores incluso. Ahora tendrían que pasar el tráiler de el próximo.
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Muy bien. Ahí hemos terminado el episodio 3. En nuestro programa número 50. Vamos a volver acá, total. Ya no pasa nada nuevo. A ver quiénes hacen las voces. Rebeca Schweitzer es Edna Strickland. Bien. Y Claudia Wells es la de Coso, creo. Ah, estoy hablando y no estaba mostrando la... Ahí estamos. Así que bueno. Nos despedimos. Esperen.
Voy enciendo la pantalla, listo para relajar. Con mi mate y galletitas me voy a enganchar. Un programa de streaming, no hay nada mejor. Un escape momentáneo, me olvido del dolor. La trama me atrapa, no puedo desviar la vista. Personajes increíbles, cada uno con su lista. Entre risas y emoción, se ve el tiempo volando. No importa lo que pase, la diversión está llegando. Mate y galletitas, mi plan perfecto, sumergido en historias, no hay nada más discreto. Dejo el mundo afuera, me sumerjo en la ficción. Mate y galletitas, mi dulce adicción.
Ahí está. Ahora sí. Vamos a parar esto un cachito. Nos despedimos hasta el jueves. Que seguimos con Volver al Futuro. Y nada más. Eso es todo. Tengan una buena noche. Esperen que volvemos a poner la música.
Hoy enciendo la pantalla, listo para relajar.